So the way that I see it is that unless you are a woman that is from a white background and you have family with connections, money, power positions, then you won't get anything in this life. No matter how good you put yourself forward into the work that you do in your lifetime. What I've experienced is that if you're not a blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman, you're not going to get anywhere in life unless you're kissing ass by sucking somebody's cock or bending over and letting them sodomize you. And I wouldn't do that to them. So on November 15th, November 14th, they sent 2 fully clothed police officers to my door because I'm not one of those girls walking around with a bunch of tattoos all over my body. And I've been in the city of Toronto since 2004, either in formal academic education, registered as a student with real student credentials, or in an actual legit employment job, working, getting up like every other person does that is supposed to pay taxes and fund their way through life. I went to school, earned a preparatory health certificate, earned an undergrad at York University for health studies, earned a diploma in recording arts, have a diploma in aesthetics. Like, why am I not even being considered for employment? I'm able-bodied. I've been showing the world that I can walk 25 kilometers. I'm even applying for Parks and Rec positions. I'm applying for Popeyes, for Pizza Hut. I've applied for Tim Hortons to bake donuts at 3 o'clock in the morning. Even in 2022. Those are the job applications I have been applying for because my community are so fucking hateful towards people like myself. They don't want to see me graduate and hold power and hold positions that would actually benefit everybody, not just myself. And so now I'm sitting here trying to gain footing over the people that have taken advantage of hacking. That's all that it is. I'm trying to get ahead of criminals that live next door to me, that I have to maneuver around every day, morning to night, to get myself into the career that I'm supposed to be in. Because I've been in the city since 2004. And every move that I've made, every action that I've taken has always been towards getting better education for myself, getting credible job experience for myself. I haven't been stepping on other people's toes like people have been stepping all over me. People have been intercepting my applications. I've had ex-employers and employees give bad work references, which is illegal. You're not allowed to give a bad reference because you don't like the employee that you let go and you helped to restructure out of an organization because they were doing all of your jobs and you guys weren't doing any of them. I was showing up and I was making you guys look bad. So you had to get rid of the person that noticed the books weren't looking properly, that noticed that there was work that can be done with the staff that we had, and I was doing that. That was meeting deadlines. That was getting in statistics that we didn't have for almost 2 or 3 years before I started to work as an EA, as a research lead, and as I had to start doing all these other stuff that the EAs weren't doing, showing up at 8:30, 9:30 in the morning, sometimes having to walk from my house for 2 hours in the morning to be there for 9:30, only to have 2 executive directors who both have vehicles show up at 10 a.m. making every excuse in the book why they can't be at work at 10 a.m. in the morning, and then they all happen to leave by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and there I was still there till 4:30, sometimes even 5:30, making sure I didn't have a whole pile of stuff that I had to meet deadlines with after. So I'm sick of that. I will never go back to jobs like that again. And that's why I'm so passionate about working for myself and continuing to claim the Urban Cree Enterprises business plan as that's my business plan. And I'm the chief executive officer for that company. Because I've been shat on by the very CEO that they went and gave that title to. She was so jealous of me trying to put together a little parade for everyone, got everything organized, that she made sure to get that puppet ruined. When I promised the person that let us borrow the puppet for that parade, I promised her that would not get ruined, and it did get ruined. Because there was lots of animosity and jealousy from females that are just horrible people anyway. And for this female to still follow me after the fact and think that she can still boss me around with and push her weight around with me, you're sadly mistaken. So when I walk by you now and you think that I don't see you, that's what I want you to remember. Is that I don't see you, and I chose to walk by you like you weren't even walking by me. And that's how it's going to stay. So if I do that to you people, and if you see me out on the street and I walk by you and you know that I worked with you, that I went to school with you, that I am a relative of yours, maybe there's a good reason why I don't acknowledge your existence. And that's for you to figure out for yourself, because I'm not here to explain myself. I have better things to do. I have a house that I need to look after. I have myself I need to mind. I don't have the time in the world to lend to people's opinions of me anymore. But I am not going to allow this neighborhood and this city to take credentials away from me and to claim accolades and to claim employment history that they never did. Those are my applications. That's my LinkedIn profile. The ones that are attached to amwin@gmail.com, amgooden@gmail.com, djojcree@gmail.com, aacwin702@gmail.com. The list goes on and on and on. If it's under Google, if it has my name, Amber Wynn or Amber Gooden, and it has April 4th, 1984 on it, guaranteed that an email is not even being used by me anymore. Some other messed up individual has claimed it as their own and has taken it upon themselves to be Amber Wynn. And the one that you're sending money to, that you're making business deals with, isn't me. You're making backdoor deals behind my back, and that's illegal. And I will not comply, and I'll keep pushing back every step of the way.